Hi, my name is Sergey Gusev, welcome to my YouTube channel. Today in this quick video tutorial I'm going to talk about color mixing for skin tones. So let's begin. You can see my palette right now, it's made of glass, and let's add paints on the palette. I'm going to use Van Gogh oil paints. I'm going to use titanium white, lemon yellow, permanent red, yellow ochre, burnt sienna, burnt umber, and of course ultramarine. Let's take a palette knife and start mixing the colors. I'm picking up a bit of titanium white and lemon yellow and start mixing colors for the lights. And here we have to recall the basic rule, which says that the light source is usually cold, so all the planes of the head which turn toward the light source are going to be cold and so get a cold shade. And halftones and shadows and generally all the planes which turn away from the light source are going to be much warmer, getting a warm shade. So we'll use different colors like burnt sienna, burnt umber, a bit of yellow ochre to mix halftones and shadows. And right now I'm still working on the lights, adding a bit of permanent red, then I add a bit of ultramarine and start mixing colors for the halftones. I add a tiny bit of yellow ochre and then a tiny bit of burnt sienna. And you see that it turns out very warm but still light halftone. It's not a shadow yet, it's just a halftone, and you can see that it is much darker and warmer than the lights. The lights are very cold, and mostly I used lemon yellow, titanium white, and a tiny bit of permanent red for the lights. Of course, you have to remember the basic rule, which says that the shadows are always much darker than the lights. So every shadow, even a very light shadow, is going to be much darker than a very dark halftone. So when you mix shadows, remember to make them much darker than the lights. Always compare them with each other. And of course you don't have to use the same colors, you can use other red, other lemon and other blues. But you have to remember and understand this idea. The lights are going to be cold, halftones warmer, and the shadows even warmer. So you can use some other yellow, you can use some other red, you can use even sky blue instead of ultramarine or blue cobalt and so on. It's up to you guys. Right now I'm working on the shadows, mixing colors for the shadows. You see that they are very dark. I'm using a lot of burnt umber, ultramarine, and once in a while I add some burnt sienna to make the color a little warmer and slightly reddish. Sometimes we have really dark shadows even when we're working on a portrait, and so we need to mix some really dark ones on the palette. I suggest using ultramarine, burnt umber, or you can use raw umber and add a tiny bit of red, maybe burnt sienna, permanent red, or any other color, just to make it slightly lighter and add a slight brownish reddish shade into it. And now I'm adding some more titanium white into the lights to make the color for the highlights. It's going to be the lightest and the coldest part. Okay, I hope you understood how it works. If you have any questions, any ideas or suggestions, let me know in the comments. All the materials I'm using in this video you can find in the description box. Don't forget to subscribe to this channel and you won't miss out on my new videos which are coming out really soon. Don't forget to visit my Facebook and Instagram accounts and of course download the full video tutorials from my webpage. And I wish you good luck with your artworks, guys, and see you really soon.